to start out. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink, you might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Cunningham kicks to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Grant offline with his 3. Here's Rain Man. Davis with a screen on Bay. Driving in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Rejected by Hardy. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Hardy. Grant sets a screen for Cunningham. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Rain Man coming off a stellar performance against Utah.
That's his first personal foul.
Flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Grant surveying the D. Back to Brunson. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Davis with a screen on Bay. Takes it inside. No good from Hardy.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Cunningham. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Brooklyn.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Shot clock at 2. Stewart trying to get open. Brunson, no good. James outside. Carlisle passes to Davis. Here's Rain Man. Davis inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Westbrook. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hardy. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Carlisle. And it's Hardy in at the small forward position. No good from Grant. Lakers trail by 12. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He scored 46 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. Looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
The pass to Hardy. Driving to the basket, and he jams it with authority.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Stewart. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers trail by 10. Davis with a screen on Sexton. Hardy, and that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Grant kicks to Brunson. Back to Grant. Launches a 3. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Put that bucket in no time at all. Rain Man's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside for Sexton. Passes to Cunningham. Brunson against Westbrook. And stolen by James. The tray. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up.
Hey, fans, who wants some free tea? Hey, it's your Pistons mascot. Your Pistons dancing. The dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Pistons working the ball around now. Stewart down low. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good from Grant.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Brunson against Davis. Westbrook kicks to James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Cunningham, guarded by Hardy. Here's Stewart, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Here's Rain Man. 18 points for him. Westbrook with the bucket.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance.
It's all up, and yours is running out soon.
Now who is the loudest? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your big men goal. Give them a hand, thanks. Your Pistons.
2 minutes left, MP. You can't post out.
Here's Brunson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
Here's Cunningham. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Brunson the pass to Stewart. Grant against LeBron. 5 on the clock. And that one drops. Stewart's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Hardy. Rain Man's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. He kicks to Sexton. And that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax.
Substitution.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Olenek, he's checked in for Stewart, and Trey Lyles subbed in for Cunningham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Detroit making a switch here. Lee's checked in. The dish to Grant. There's the triple. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
It's good. Sexton's got 12.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Lee passes to Grant. The fader. The rebound by Hardy.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Davis with a screen on Sexton. Hardy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Out to Lee. For Davis. No good from Lee.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Lee finds Grant. Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Olynyk. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Hardy. Off target from outside. Here's Carlisle, and he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Miles sets a screen for Lee. Over Westbrook, and the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Davis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Grant sets a screen for Sexton. And the shot goes in. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Davis with a screen on Grant. Into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Lee passes to Olynyk. He dishes it to Sexton. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative.
Slow down, ref. Let
That's his
them
first
go.
personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, James. LeBron James. Shooting 1.
One shot. Free throw good, James.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Sexton kicks to Bay. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of
Your Pistons, 36. The Lakers, 66.
there by Rain Man.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and The defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for...
Pass to Hardy. Here he goes. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Stewart, a screen for Brunson. Kicks it out to Grant. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean,
Jeremy crazy? Where's the
LeBron 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Lakers. 2 shots.
That one is no good. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hardy, and a lot of contact on that one, so
strong finish there, nearly a 3-point opportunity.
full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bay wide open, and he fires. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They're trying to...
Los Angeles calls timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Pistons dancer.
Brunson against Westbrook. Brunson the pass to Grant. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. To the inside. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Grant kicks to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Hardy. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Cunningham.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good. Here's Brunson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The pass to Stewart. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Hardy going inside.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Runs in the pass to Stewart, and the layup falls.
Isaiah Stewart.
Stewart's got 6 points.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Rain Man. He's defended by Bay. Stewart with the steal. 3 on 3. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Runs in the pass to Grant. Kicks to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bay, no good. Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Westbrook against Brunson. Now here's Bay. Guarded closer. Shot clock at 5. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Gill is checked in for Carlisle.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers. Anthony Gill.
Here's Cunningham. And he's good on the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Left side, Davis. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Hardy passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rain Man. He has 45 points.
Half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Grant against Gill. Runs in the pass to Cunningham. And Davis sends it back. Here's Hardy. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Now Brunson. Here's Bay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. Grant with a screen on Gill. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Grant gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Rain Man. He's defended by Bay. Right wing. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And that one, good. Grant's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you what, he's got tremendous speed. It's actually breathtaking when he gets out in transition. He really gets it done in the open floor.
Here's Hardy, and he goes in for the dunk.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork. That's
It's the Pistons mascot.
The Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in.
substitution on the court.
D up on him and don't let him breathe, all right?
You got it, Coach.
Now here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lyle sets a screen for Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple. Didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Robert Covington's checked in for Gill. Sexton finds Lee. And here's Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
He takes it in. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lets it go with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Hardy. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lee dishes to Cunningham. Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Inside. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. 18 points for him.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Cook, trying to get something going. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Lee. Defense right on him. Pass to Lyles. Lyles sets a screen for Sexton. Just 4 to shoot. To Lyles. 3-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Clearly a foul.
Those free throws.
The Lakers have had an off night from the stripe tonight, and the first one drops. Carlisle, he's checked in for Los Angeles, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. It'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Hardy passes to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 21.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Over to the wing. Carlisle passes to Hardy. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Cunningham. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 22. Here's Rain Man. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. To the middle. Here's Leonard. That one goes. Count it.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And so it's Los Angeles finishing the quarter up by
the score. Your Pistons 68, the Lakers 92.
And, well, Detroit shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Carlisle. And it's Hardy in at the 3 spot. Davis sets a screen. Driving inside. Power down with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. He gets it in there. Cunningham's got 23 points.
They're shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Hardy passes to Carlisle. Out to the right wing. Here's Rain Man. He's defended by Bay. And yes, it's good. 54 points for Rain Man.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Bay, and he makes good on the layup.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
And Los Angeles guys shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Hardy. That one goes in. Rain Man's got 56 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they'll get another chance. Grant against LeBron. Back to Bay. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Grant sets a screen for Cunningham. Driving the lane, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis.
Substitution on the court.
For the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Here's Rain Man. He's defended by Bay. Here's Hardy. And that one is hammered home.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Here's Rain Man. He's defended by Bay. Hardy. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Sexton kicks to Bay. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Robert Covington's checked in for Royce O'Neal.
Robert Covington.
And there's the pass to Forbes. Lock at 6. Covington, a screen on Bay. Here's Rain Man. They get it back. Covington with the bucket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Grant finds Brunson. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Yep, he's their leading scorer. in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Grant sets a screen for Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pistons foul. Jeremy Grant. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
The other,
At the
not so
line
much.
for one.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Lyle comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Lee's subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Grant. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Down low. Covington passes to Hardy. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And he drives in. The shot's good from Hardy.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Left side, Grant. Back to Lee. Passes it to Lyles. Now, here's Olynyk. Lee outside. Shoots over Covington. That one wide left.
And whether he's a great off-balance.
It's the Pistons mascot.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Grant. Cook, the pass to Hardy. And again!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Lee dishes to Sexton. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your
His second personal foul.
now versus when you play.
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
The Lakers controlling the game.
2 minutes
Here's Rain
remaining
Man.
in the game.
It's Covington on the wing. To the inside. Here's good. That's another bucket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the first and third place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and third place all time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rain Man.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton kicks to Olynyk. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Inside, here's Huck, and another one falls.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And to equal a mark set way back in 1961 by Wilt Chamberlain.
Thanks again, folks, for coming out and supporting your basketball team. Drive home safely and see you again soon.
AC, you want to start?
When you're out on the court, how much are you relying on the sets you've run in practice, and how much is just pure improvisation?
It's mostly just being me. I mean, look, the coaches can draw stuff up, but once I get on that court, I got to be free to find the flow of the game. I gotta set myself up for the best position possible.
So, would you say you're like a jazz musician out on the court?
I was wondering when you would bring something up other than basketball.
Hey, you know me.
Look, I never played jazz, but I say I'm like a freestyle rapper, you know? I got a few ideas in my head going on, but once I'm on the court, it's like a stage, I guess. It's just about confidence and trusting my talent to take down anyone who's trying to battle me, you know?
Sure, but even then, you're still falling back on things you've worked on before.
Look, why you won't stop asking me, trying to be unmasking me? As if you go rattle me, you grasp me, see? You're crashing, G. Now, I don't mean to tattle because you don't mean to battle. Your best skedaddle like Sonics, thundering out of Seattle. Look, work on your phonics because you're blundering. Heads up, teed up is wondering. And if your page views go be tumbling while your questions you keep fumbling, a suggestion and maybe humbling. Drop last dumb thing you said because I do this, never stumbling off the top of my head. That's off the top of my head, AT.
Okay, all right, my bad.